Belgium. From what I can tell, it's going to be closer this week. We're just waiting for 2 people, I think. I think it's 2 people. Could be less. I think it might be 1. But anyway. We're here. Round 10. Already round 10, god. I don't know what the championship standings will look like, but we'll see now in a minute. We're gonna see what the championship looks like when we get into qualifying. I think we have a couple of new people for the week. I think Alan might be new, I might be returning. I can't remember, because there's a lot of people that just come and go. And anyway, I think we're ready. I don't know. Just wait, I guess. Let's just wait and see, I guess. I think we're ready to go now. I think we're just waiting on 1 person. I think we're waiting on 1 person, but I don't know if we're waiting for them or not. Because there's 14 people in check-in. Or 16 even. We're ready to go. Alright, let's get into qualifying then. Hello, Weber. My dog. Oh shit. I missed the dog, yeah, I know. Right. Make sure to like the stream, because it needs to be liked. Oh yeah, down. Humbles me, I guess. Right, we're ready for a Red Bull. I don't know which of the Webers it is. And it is Imino. And who is that? We got ahead of him. What's that? Number 21. I don't know. No. two people right in front of him. Both of the paths are up. So it's interesting. Oh yeah, on mediums. I think, yeah, everyone will be going out on mediums, right? Because there's only 13 people. If everyone goes out on mediums at this time, invalidated on the formation, no. Right, that's better. I think the audio is a bit loud, to be honest. He's going back in? Oh no. I was like, what? Because he went down to first. Let's see what he can do. First on track, and he's ran deep into the first corner. Not an amazing start, but let's see what he can do through. Orion radio. Nice and clean, just don't invalidate your lap. 30.3 to the first sector. Runs a bit wide onto the curb. Not a perfect lap. Run a bit deep. Bit deep. Those mediums are pretty shocking, I think. Don't want to invalidate your lap here. Let's go and see what Magix is doing. And he's invalidated his lap. Topple. That's the next guy on the road, I think. Oh no, Jabu. Right. Let's see what Jabu does in the second sector. He does a 1:14.2. Purple, obviously, because no one's completely hit the lap yet. Let's see what he can do to the end of this lap. Coming into the bus stop chicane. Keep it clean. Don't want to invalidate your lap at the last corner. I feel like I say that a lot, but... And he does a 1:42.5. Fastest lap. And I think Wuthrad's invalidated his lap. So, G Weber does a 44.6 on the mediums. Let's see what Topple comes across the line to do. 45.5. And what does Showstopper comes across the line to do a 44.2. I think that was a slow lap from Topple. And Crum invalidated his lap. Let's see what Luke did. 43.6. Not a bad lap. What does FO or Apex do? Oh, he hasn't. He's only starting his lap. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Nothing's really happening right now. Let's see what Alan Liam is doing. I think he's on a lap right now. 1:16.5 in the second sector. As it's a little bit slower than Jabu, it's about 2 seconds slower. So I think if he's ahead of G Weber in the Red Bull, he'll be fine. It won't be. It'll be a 45.2. Not a bad lap. A little bit off the pace, but that's expected. He's new to the league. who's on a lap. And Wolf Threads is invalidated. Let's see what Crumb's doing. 29-8 in the first sector. 114-0 in the second sector. This is going to put him a little bit ahead of Jabu on the soft. So, if he keeps it clean, that is. He did invalidate his last lap. I don't know where, though. Let's see what he comes across the line to do. He does a 42-2. Wow. 3 tenths faster than Jabu. Let's see, who else is on a lap? Apex is on a lap, I think. No, he's not. Who is on a lap? Luke is on a lap? Or he's starting a lap? No. No one is on a lap. What is this? FOC on a lap. Let's see what he can do. Through less SOR, so he got a bit of oversteer. Didn't run quite wide enough. I'm a bit nitpicky here, but nice throw erosion radio. He does a 30.2 in the first sector, not bad. Let's see what he can do in the second sector. It looks like he's a little bit laggy, but maybe that's just me. But I feel like his car is a bit weird. Clean first lap from him. He got points out last time. Oh my god, yeah, it's a bit laggy. I didn't get to see what he did in the second sector. It was that laggy for me. It just glitched straight through. Let's see what he can do in the final sector. Can he pop himself top 5? And he goes 4th with a 43.9. Let's see what other people are on a lap. Red Bull of G Faber is about to start his lap. He's gonna get a bit of a toe from it. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, might get in the way. If he does. He's gonna have to get out of the way soon. He's in the way, kind of. He needs to move over. Okay, he gets out of the way. Purple first sector. So, this is a good lap for Weber.
Where's your phone?
Keep it clean through Puon. He does keep it clean through Puon. Let's see what he can do in the second sector.
Lie down.
He does a 1:15.0 or 15.1. Anyway, that's a pretty good second sector. This is a nice little lap from Weber. And he's gonna come across the line and go 143.6. 143.6 puts him third for now. Right, let's see who else is on a lap. Alan Liam is on a lap. Ooh, gets a bit of oversteer. Lucian's. This is Luke's best qualifying yet, I think. I think Luke's best qualifying is 8th, 7th. Haven't been keeping a track. Ooh, bit of oversteer. 114.9 in the second sector. This is a nice lap from Alan. Can he move into the top 6? Don't invalidate your lap. And oh, and he's got oversteer. It's Formula Drift. That's a lot of oversteer. But I think he'll go for another lap. He did improve, actually. I never noticed, but he did a 44.4. Nice, clean first sector. Let's see what he does. It's a 30.2, not bad. He might be getting a little bit dirtier from the Haas ahead here. I think it's a Haas. Can't really see. Let's see what he can do in the second sector. $14.9. I think people are struggling with invalidations. He's getting a nice toe off the ass ahead. I think it's Magic. No, it's Waterheads. Oh, and that's contact. I think. I don't know if that was anybody's fault. I think it was just a incident, but there shouldn't be incidents in qualifying. That shouldn't have happened. Anyway. Right. Now, who else is on a lap? Wolfrods is on a lap, and someone else. I saw. No? Okay, Wolfrods. Let's see what he can do. Okay, he's turned his ERS off. No one is on a lap right now. Magic is on a lap. Okay, let's see what Magic can do. He had a bit of oversteer, so let's see what he can do. 30.2, not a bad first sector. After the oversteer that he had. Let's see what he can do through the middle sector. One's a bit deep. Don't run wide. Crum has retired. Oh, and Magix has invalidate. Right, so G Favors on his last lap, I think. Well, he's going on to, I mean. They're both starting their laps, so I don't know if Amino's going to get out of the way here. He might have to if G Favor's a lot faster. Don't make contact. Oh, no contact, but that's a big crash. And now both of the laps have been ruined. Right, who else is on a lap then? Topple is on a lap. Let's see what he can do down at the bus stop. Getting a bit of a tow from, I think, Jabu ahead. Yeah, he's only right now. Ooh, we had a bit of oversteer. But 43.7. Who is on a lap? Right, FZ is on a lap. Let's see what he can do. And that's it for Topple. 43.7 is his best. I think FOZ is going to be aiming for top 4 here if he gets this lap right. He does a 30.2 in the first sector. Nice and clean. Don't invalidate and poo on. $114.8 in the second sector. Amino is at a time. I think he had a quali ban. Not that it matters. Ooh, Ricker up into P4 on the mediums. That's a lap. Let's see what FOZ does. He gets a bit of oversteer. And he does a 143.7. He puts himself into 7. That's a nice lap. I don't think anyone is on a lap. Anyone else, I mean. Alan Liam is on a lap. Let's see what he can do in the final couple corners. Nice and clean. He didn't have any oversteer this time. And he does a 143.2. P4 and 5 for Alpha Tauri. I think as one of the teams with 2 drivers, they have a good shot at the championship for constructors if they keep this up. Rickart's consistently quick in the race. I think it's between Rickert for the win. I said that last week, and Rickert retired on lap 1. I wonder if there's going to be any rain. There's always a chance of rain here. Rain could come into play. There's long laps here, so it's only 22 laps, I think, so we're gonna see people go long on the soft, and they can go short on the mediums, or they can go long on the medium and then go for the one stop. If there's a safety car in the middle, I mean. And Mino's already been disqualified. I think he's only been disqualified from the formation lap though, but I think that's not what you want. Soft, medium. I feel like you can make the softs go a long time here. Only Magic went for the mediums outside the top 10. That's... Oh, and he's nearly driven onto the back of Showstopper. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, I don't think. I forget the name of that corner. Starts with a B, that's all I know. It does have a name. A lot of the corners here don't have a name. This has a name, but I can't remember it. And it was French, so I wouldn't be able to pronounce it anyway. I mean, his tires are going to be stone cold. My tires are minus 200 degrees. Moment. What is this game? Was that this game or last game? I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Who's going to get the best start? Well, Rickert won't be getting a good start on mediums unless everyone else's tires are too cold. I like that camera angle. It's very intimidating. Why is there so many different camera angles? What? Okay. Lights are going out for round 10. And it's a good start for Crom. He covers off the outside. And that's Rickert going down the inside. As he got... I think he made contact. I think he's lost his wing. Oh my god, that's a lot of carbon up in the air. And that's a clean getaway for Crom. But for some people in the pack, not so. Alan has lost a place to G. Weber, and I think Wuthrods is going to be thinking about a move here now. He's going to sit behind G. Weber and hold on to position, I think. Luke Sheehan going for a move on Wuthrods. I kind of missed that. Oh, and that's a lockup. Magic having a lot of oversteer and is on the mediums. Those mediums look horrendous from what we saw in quali, so I think we could see some early stops on the mediums. So I think, yeah, maybe the hards are a better option. Apex got past Rickard. I wasn't expecting that. And Showstopper crashed? Showstopper's binned it in the wall. And I think Wuthrad's had that incident. I don't know who caused it. Well, we'll just say it was a racing incident for now. We don't know. Alan Liam behind G. Weber and his teammate. He's right behind G. Weber. He's going to go for the move? No. I thought he was going to go for a move there. I think Alan's a bit too far back for a move here. I think. Wait, DRS? It's only lap 2, no? Yeah. This game is so bugged for spectating. It's lap 2 and the game says lap 3. Yeah. Showstopper Wuthrad's in top in the pits. Not a great start for the McLaren boys. They had a good weekend last week, I think. Or was it Canada? Anyway. FOZ getting past Imino. I think I don't know who's in where. Where are they in last, or is Showstopper in last? I don't know. I think Wuthrad's binned it, but I'm not sure. Okay, so Crum is actually in the lead, obviously, but I don't know about anything else. Right. So where are the close gaps? Alan, Liam, and G. Weber. He might go for a move into the bus stop. Oh, and he's forced onto the grass. That wasn't very nice. It's not meant to be, but... And Alan spun. Oh no. Not what you want to see. And FOZ's just like, thank you. Just drove straight past. And Weber's into the pits. Does he have an issue? Yeah, he has no front wing. Right. So G. Weber right behind Rickard. And that's the only close gap right now. He does have DRS this time, as it turns out. Rickard's on the mediums though, so lock up from Rickard. He goes deep. G. Weber could go around the outside here. No. Rickard just manages to hold on. I think those mediums are very slow. Another lockup. I get the feeling those mediums aren't the best tire to be on. Rickard seems to be locking up every corner, and I think Weber's just understeered into the wall. I don't know if he has damage. Does he have damage? He doesn't have damage. Okay. That was a very close one. Sometimes you can get glitched in that barrier and it'll break your front tire. Jabu has DRS on Crum, I think. But Crum's just not using his DRS. He's just sitting on full. Does Jabu get the DRS? No, he doesn't. Oh, he does get the DRS. He's too far back for a move, right? Yeah. Luke and Magic and Weber have penalties. I think Jabu's goal is to stick onto the DRS and hope Crum makes a mistake. I think that's his only chances. He's having to burn a lot of ERS to keep up, and Crumb's just sitting with full ERS. I mean, it's not a lot. He's just burnt like 25, but when Crumb's sitting on full, that is a lot. Chief Faber's closed up again on Rickard. Yet another lockup for Rickard. So. Ooh! And a big lockup for Rickard and almost a rear end. That was. That would have been a bad crash. One would have been spun around. It would have been like Esteban and Seb in Bahrain. But Faber has no ERS left. And another lockup for Rickard and a penalty. Those tires must be very bad. I think Faber will think about a move here. He just needs to save his ERS for the back straight. Oh, and he's had a crash. Well, he's got away with no damage again. But now Luke has to run, and that's going to be a fairly easy overtake for Luke. I think Luke just needs to get back on the racing line, and yeah, he's got the move done. I think that's going to give Rickard a bit of breathing space, but how quick is Luke going to be on his softs? If those softs are fairly fast... Oh, and he's had a lockup. If those softs are fairly fast, he might catch up. The gaps are very big right now. Closest gap of 8-10. And that's Magic on Faber. Magic's driving a quiet race, right? Commentator's curse. I was about to say he's driving a quiet race right now, and that he's gained a load of positions, but he now, well, he was about to get a run on Faber because he has no ERS left. But that isn't quite true anymore, as he had his mistake. Faber's into the pits. FOC might think about a move coming out of the lap, and Showstopper's past Imina, and Alan's past Faber. Okay, well, FOC in the DRS of Magic. Oh, when Magic spinned it! Oh, that's a bad crash. That could bring out the safety car. That's yeah, safety car. Safety car. I called it. That's gonna suck for the guys who just pit. Weber and someone else. Weber. The two Red Bulls pit, and they've lost a lot of ground now. They're gonna be a couple of positions back on where they were. This is unfortunate. It does close the gap up at the front. I think the first person who's going to be in the pits, if anyone's going in the pits, it'll be Rickard or Alan. I think one of the Alpha Terries is going to pit. Alan almost has a gap to Weber, so I think he could gamble on it and see if he gets out in front. Jabu and Crumb are in, so is Apex. Is Rickard in? Is Luke in? Rickard, oh, that was almost a crash. Rickard's in, Luke's in, Is FOC in? FOC is in. Alan is in. I don't think any of these guys are coming in because I've already done a stop or two. Ooh, double stack for the Alpha Dairies. That's gonna hurt Alan a bit, but I think he's a big enough gap anyway. Right, let's go back on board with Rickert. Has Luke jumped him? Yeah, I think Luke jumped him. I swear to God, I must curse everybody. The minute I say, has Luke jumped him, Luke puts it in the wall. Oh well. Rickert back up to P4. Well, he's not the first driver to ever crash under a safety car. Everyone's in except Showstopper. Let's look at stops. Topple and Imino have done 2 stops. Who's big winner and big loser? Well, Magic was a big winner until he binned it. I think he binned it. Maybe he just retired. I don't know. No, he binned it at the top of radio. He was up in 6th. He was up 6 places. But FOC is the big winner. And Luke is retired as well as... Oh, now we have 3 retirements. Anyone who finishes the race is in the points. Points for everyone! Woohoo! As long as you finish. And even if you don't, you still get points. Let's run through the championship standings, shall we? While we're under safety car. Safety car in next lap, I'd say. Okay. Championship standings. In the driver standings, it's, well, probably Crum. Yeah, it is Crum in first. Rickert in second. Showstopper in third. Jabu in fourth. Topple in fifth. Not a great week for the McLarens so far. FOZ sixth. Imino in seventh. Stinna in eighth. I don't know if Stinna's still in the league. Wuthrod's in ninth. Rongio in 10th. I think he's just missing for this week. G Weber, Apex, C, Magic, Sela, Vivek, Zaza, Luke, Rudy, and then that's all the drivers that have been in the league recently. Safety car on this lap, question mark. Hope so. Otherwise, well, we're gonna have the issue of everyone's gonna make the end of the race and there's not gonna be any exciting things happening. Someone might chance going on the softs if another safety car comes out. Maybe everyone would, but I don't know. Safety car in the slot. Cool. I think Crum is going to be the one disadvantaged here coming up through Eau Rouge, but obviously everyone has full ERS now, so you know, equal. It's equal, and it's just about who uses it best now. Come on, guys, close up to the back of Apex. Come on. Or you're gonna get a bad start. He's waiting as long as he can. And Jabu's got a penalty for collision with Crum. I didn't see a collision, but you know, there's a Red Bull off in the back. It's Imeno, right. Because sometimes I don't trust those graphs. But yeah, Jabu has a penalty now. That's unfortunate. Apex is in the hot seat for second then, or the win. And Alan is retired. Another retirement. What happened? Did he crash? He binned it on the exit of... I don't know the name of that corner. I don't think it has a name. But another safety car maybe? I don't know. I hope not, but maybe the drivers do want it. Okay, it's cleared. Right. Topple close to showstopper. No team orders. So it's just about getting past. Well, I mean, it's the owner of the league, I guess. So where are the closest gaps right now? I think Rickert is close to Apex. No DRS yet, it's just about ERS. And Rick Mix. He's closed up a bit. That's 4 retirements. But yeah, it's spaced out again. And Rickards went deep. Joe's got another penalty. Well, I don't think he's going to be on the podium at this rate, which is unfortunate. He's a very quick driver. But I think he's just making too many... He's getting too many penalties. I don't know why I said he's making... Anyway. Bit of understeer for Rickert. You have to downshift too much. And it's another retirement. And it's showstopper. I don't know what happened. So we're just going to go on board with... And another safety car! Oh my god. It's another safety car. We've got 2 safety cars in 2 laps. Or 4 laps, I guess. But safety car ended on lap 8. So all the gaps close up again. And Rickert is in the pits. Rickert got out ahead? How? I swear Jabu was ahead. Oh, he had to serve his penalty. Oh, well that's actually helpful, really. Now that he doesn't have that penalty at the end of the race. 2 Mercedes running in the top 3. Where have I seen that before? Let's hope it's a close start. Or restart, I should say. But FOC is up 5 and Topple up 4. So let's look at the tire graph. Everyone's kind of on a similar strategy. Mediums to the end. Except Weber, who's on hards. So we just wait for thingy. Safety car to come in. It probably won't come in this lap. No. Three people with penalties all at the back. So maybe if obviously it's only half distance, so you know, half distance, and it's almost been an hour. So we just wait for the safety car. I would talk about crazy stats, but there's no crazy stats to talk about. Chrome has the longest consecutive run of wins in the league. 5. Or 6. Anyway. Luke has the longest run of DNFs. 5. I don't know any more facts. Topple has participated in every Tuesday race. Wuthrads is the only non-European in the league. No, wait, Vivek is from... Anyway, he's the only American in the league. There we go, fixed it. So interesting, these facts. Safety cars are boring. As a driver, they're interesting because everything, but as a viewer, I'm not interested in watching the cars go around at 100 kilometers an hour. Safety car in this lap. Let's go. I think Crumb's gonna go really late again, like he has the previous few times. So Crumb is really good at these restarts. Man, he already has a gap. I feel like he can just go whenever, to be honest. He's gonna back them up again. Oh my god. there's gonna be someone with a penalty, and it's funny because there's only 8 drivers. Someone else retired? No, showstopper. FOZ up in P2. Topple is ahead of Rickert. What happened to Topple? Oh, that's what happened to Topple. Weber's got another penalty.
Trying to disguise.
Weber going down the inside. No, he couldn't complete the movies on the hards. Down the inside. And he has got past, in fairness. Can he keep the lead though? Wait, did I just say the lead? Anyway. And a VSC. Why is there a VSC now? Oh my god. We've just been under safety cars. Oh, and there's another person who's crashed under safety car this race. Oh, hey, there's an interesting fact. 2 drivers have crashed under safety car or VSC. Okay, safety car, VSC ending. I'm messing up my words here. Jabu is very close to the back of Rickert right now. It's very close for P2. Jabu and Rickert have the fresher tires, but they also have 3-second time penalties, and Jabu going down the inside of Rickert don't. Into SOR and down into Orange and Radio. 2 Mercedes have kind of just pulled away. But that's 6 people who've crashed under safety car or retired. Not under safety car. Who have... Oh my god, Rickert went down the inside. I wasn't expecting that. Apex got past FOZ as well. I'm missing so much action right now. What? Ooh, and Rickert's had a mistake. It's all very close, but there's nothing happening. It's just people making mistakes. Oh, Rickert's under AI. That's why he's so slow. He must be doing something or something. I don't know. I mean, down the inside. Right. Jabu has much more ERS than FOZ. Will he go for a move into bus stop? He's going to complete a move before the bus stop. And that's him up into P3. Chrome sets a fast lap with a 45.7. Nice. Bit of oversteer for FOZ. All the gaps have widened out again. This is really not a good eventful race. Everything happens and then everything spreads out again, unfortunately. Rickert's closing up on Imino again. I think he's fixed whatever the issue was. Oh my god, he's so much quicker than Imino through Puan. Down into whatever the corner name is here, I can't pronounce it. And FOZ is no front wing, and he's kind of pushed Rickard off. And he's down the inside of FOZ, but he's lost quite a bit of time now to the guys ahead. Jabu closing up on Apex. Let's see what he can do. Can he get the move complete into turn 1 at last source, or will he go for a move down the Camel Straight? I don't know why I have to think about that. Everything's happening again. Let's go. Jabu's very close. Don't crash. We've already seen 3 people crash there today. He's gonna go for a move. Does he have the overspeed to go around the outside? Yes, he does. But I think he runs too deep. And he completes the move. Nice. That's a nice, clean move. And I think Ricker got past Imino as well. Nice. Oops. I think Rickert could push and catch Apex, but he has a penalty, and someone else has crashed. Has someone else crashed? Apex has spun it. That's another, well, not a retirement, but he's fallen very far down the order now. That's unfortunate. Now FOZ and Top are going to pass him unless he... And he's going to have to be careful to this section not to crash, especially with the barrier out of the other corner I can't pronounce at the start of Sector 3. Because he's going to get a lot of understeer here. Yeah, nice. This is the only close gap right now. I think Rickard had a mistake. Oh no, it was Turbo had the mistake and lost out to Jabu. So yeah, there's only one close gap right now, and it's a 2-second gap. It's not a very close race. Apex into the pits, obviously. Fix his damage. Nothing happening right now. It's quite boring. Let's see. We can't say stuff too early. Topple is right behind Apex, but has a penalty, and Apex is on new tires. So I think that gap's going to widen out fairly quickly. Yeah. So, back to Weber. There's nothing happening. Literally nothing. Very unfortunate, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another crash. To be honest. . 'Cause 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 ' I think anybody in this race could beat me to be. Oh, and Rickard spun it. Oh my god. That's the 7th casualty in this race, or 8th even, of a big mistake. That's cost him. Although Topple had a big mistake as well, so actually, I think most people had a mistake except Crumb, Jabu, and yeah, Crumb and Jabu. Right, we're on lap 19 of 22. Hopefully something happens in the next 3 laps. Crumb did 11 laps on those mediums so far. I wonder what his best times have been. 44s, 45s? Rickard's closing back up on Amino again. Don't know if he'll catch him, but would be interesting to see. .9. He's closing up about a second a lap, so he's probably not going to catch. Anyway, it was an interesting race at the first 15 laps. but the last 7 laps have been quite boring. Three seconds now. Last lap now. What are the penalties looking like? 3 seconds. So, won't change anything. Oh, and hits in the wall on the last lap. Please tell me that he doesn't DNF. We don't need a 7th DNF. Will he make it to the line in front of FOZ? I don't think he will. Oh no. Oh no. He's not going to. Can he beat Apex and Topple? I don't think he will. And oh my god, that was close. He's not going to stay ahead of FOZ, but can he stay ahead of Apex? I'm not entirely sure. But it's going to be close. He gets 5th. I think he gets 5th. Nice with the broken wing. 44 minutes and 40 seconds the time. 44:04. Yeah, 44 minutes. That's a decent race. Amino gets driver of the day, and I think I can agree with that. To be honest, it was a good drive from Amino. Right, well that was a great race. I don't think I need to say that. But a little bit boring at the end, but 6 DNFs. Unlucky for Rickert, you know, crashing at the end, losing out to 4th. And I think, did he lose 3rd? I think he might have. But yeah, great race. And I was also wrong when I said Wuthred's when I said Vivek was the only other non-European, because Jabu's from South Africa. Okay. Well, great race. And we'll be back for round 11 next week. Goodbye.